Good morning to all of you. Myself, Hanif Ahmed Siddiqui, TGT Science from Safes Public School. Today we are going to discuss on the chapter Light Reflection and Reflection, one of the most important chapter of class 10th. And in this chapter we will see the various concepts that what are the various phenomena which is performed with the help of light. So first of all, we will see that what the light actually means. As we all know that light is a form of energy and which enables us to see the object. It means that if there will be no light, we will not able to see these beautiful words. Light play a very much important role in the seeing of these beautiful words. And how we are able to see the objects? When the light falls on any objects and after the reflection of the light to our eye, that when the light enters in our eye, then that object is visible to us. It means when light falls on object, it reflects the light, and when the reflected light reaches our eye, then we see the objects. And the light has dual nature, wave nature as well as particle nature. When light travels, it travels in the form of wave, that is electromagnetic wave, and when it falls on any object, due to that the object become visible, means the particle become visible to us. So that is the particle nature of the light. And light always, as we have learned in our previous class also, that light always travel in the straight path. It means that light always move in the straight path, but if the light has ability to bend in any direction if an obstacle come in between the path of the light. And some of the common phenomena are the formation of shadow, formation of image by mirrors and lenses, bending of light by the medium, twinkling of stars, formation of rainbow, etc., which we will study in the further classes. And here are some of the pictures and images for you, that here the law of reflection is getting obeyed. Here in the case of glass, here the light, how it is bending, the formation of rainbow, the dispersion of light. Now when we are talking about the light, we should first talk about the reflection of light. So what do we mean by a reflection of light and how it is obeyed? This we have learned in our earlier class, in 8th class also, but now also we will once again see, because it is one of the most important question and one most important topic for class 10th, that reflection of light. What is the meaning of reflection? Means the simple meaning of reflection is bouncing back of light. But till if we will say this much, this is not the correct. What actually the reflection of light means, when a light is coming from any medium and after striking the second medium, if the light once again reflect back in the first medium, then it is known as reflection of light. It means when light falls on a highly polished surface, suppose like we are taking a mirror whose one side is polished, so most of the light is sent back into the same medium, and this process is called reflection of light. And there are two laws of reflection of light. The first law is that angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. So first of all, we have to understand this statement, that the what this statement is saying, that the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. First of all, we have to know what do we mean by angle of incidence and what do we mean by angle of reflection. First of all, the light which is coming from the source, suppose we are taking that the light is coming from the sun and it is going and striking to the mirror. So this ray which is coming from the sun and going and striking on the mirror, this ray is known as incident ray. The ray which is coming from the source and striking on the mirror, that is incident ray. And after incidenting on the mirror, it reflects back. That ray is known as reflected ray. So we have two rays. One is incident ray, the ray of light which is coming from the source, and which is striking on the mirror, and after striking the mirror it is bouncing back, that is known as reflected ray. And there is we are drawing a normal which divides the mirrors into two half by 90 degree. So this red line we say at normal ray. So here the angle which is formed between incident ray and the normal, that angle is nothing but it is known as angle of incidence. And the angle which is formed between normal and angle of reflected ray, that is known as angle of reflection. So according to the first law of reflection, angle I is equal to angle R always, means angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. Sometimes we represent angle with the help of theta. So here theta represent the angle, so this is angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflected ray. What is the second law? The incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal at the point of incidence. At the point of incidence, what is the meaning of point of incidence? Once again we will see the meaning of what is the meaning of point of incidence. The point of incidence meaning is that where the incident ray, reflected ray and the normal at a point, all the three meet at a point, that point is known as point of incidence. The incident ray, reflected ray and the normal at a point of incidence all lie on the same plane. So these are the two laws of reflection, that angle I is always equal to angle R, and second is the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal all lie at the point of incidence, all lie on the same plane. Now we are knowing that we have two types of mirror, that is plane mirror as well as spherical mirror. Sometimes we also consider that the plane mirror is a part of a spherical mirror. So now we are going to see the characteristics of plane mirror. So when we are seeing that characteristics of plane mirror, first of all we should have to know the basic terms which are related to the image formation. That we say that the image are of two types. One is real image and second is virtual image. And the real image is always inverted and virtual image is always erect. So first of all we should know what do we mean by real image and what is the meaning of virtual image. Real image is the image which is obtained on the screen, like we are seeing that in the school also. Then when anything is running on the projector, and when the teacher come in between the path of the projector, so the image which is forming on the projector, it's happened that it the image is formed on the body of the teacher. So that type of image is known as real image. And the virtual image is that image which does not obtain on the screen. For example, when you are going to school in the morning, you are combing your hair in front of the plane mirror. Suppose in the between the plane mirror and your younger brother come and stand, then your image will not form on the body parts of your brother. So that type of image is known as our virtual image. So in the case of plane mirror, when we are talking of the plane mirror, in the case of plane mirror, always the image which is formed is always erect, means always the image is virtual and erect. Virtual image, one more definition of real and virtual image is real image is the image where the two original reflected ray meet at a point. If two reflected ray, which we will come across in the when we will talk later in this chapter, that what actually two reflected ray, when they meet at a point, that on that point that the image is formed, that image is said to be our real image. And when two reflected ray, it seems to meet at a point, but in original they never meet at that point, that image is said to be virtual image. And virtual image is always erect. What is the meaning of erect? The meaning of erect is top will be at the top and bottom will be at the bottom. And in the case of plane mirror, the first characteristic that image is always erect. The second characteristic is the image is same size as the object, means the size of the image will be same as the size of the object, and the image is at the same distance from the mirror as the object is in front of it, means the distance of mirror from the object is same as the distance of image from the mirror. And fourth one is the image is virtual, which I have already told to you that which cannot be obtained on the screen. And the last is the image is laterally inverted. The meaning of laterally inverted is our left side will appear to be right and our right side will appear to be left. So these are the some characteristics of our we can say that plane mirror, and after that we will discuss more on this chapter in our later classes.